Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legends of Another World, Curse of Saria. Sorry for once again starting immediately in the middle of combat. I decided to have another look at the latest Phantom battle to see whether I could take it down in one round. And because I saved over my save just before that battle, I had to fight my way through the dungeon again. And I've cut in here because I've encountered a new monster that we haven't seen before. The Sanitar. So we get a voodoo doll. Let's scan it. Okay, pretty low HP, so I wonder what its gimmick is. Well, I think we're going to find out fairly soon, actually. Yep, that went over the stated HP and it isn't down. So it's like the Semios in that boss fight, it can regenerate. Diana probably isn't going to be much use while she's okay, that was enough to take it out. So I'll cut back in when we get to the Phantom boss, or if I encounter another new enemy before then. So I've taken another look at the Phantom battle, and I realised that we didn't gain any experience or AP for defeating it. And I think that might be the only reward if we do take it out in one round, but I think that is at least a reward that we get. So I do want to give it another go. I've checked its status vulnerabilities. It's not vulnerable to sleep, but it is vulnerable to slow. However, that only slows it down a little bit. Now, of course, I realise I don't need HP plus 100% for this battle, so I can keep the... Hang on. That's right. I do want Alicia to learn Toughen eventually. So I do want her to have AP Turbo for this. Where is it? Oh, it's in with the yellow things. And I don't have any. Interesting. When I was selling them all, I forgot that I might need one for Alicia, just because I do want to learn Toughen, but it's not that important. So you can have Spirit plus... No, not Spirit, Strength plus 25. Got the Ultra Damage. I want double hit, of course. And I'll give Ivy, because EXP Turbo isn't important for this, I'll give her Auto Haste, and I don't need 1 MP cost, so I'll give Preemptive. Okay, that might be the best I can do for now. Oh, it might be better, actually, to give the preemptive to Amanda, because she can cast slow. Turn that on for this. So that gives me an idea of how many turns I have to take it down. Slow helps a lot, and hasting Alicia will help. In fact, Alicia's going to get 4 turns before it gets a single one, so just attack and really hope for criticals. But also, where is it? Break attack. Anything Ivy can do? Haste the rest of the party. Which of them? I'll haste Amanda, because at the moment she doesn't have any turns before the Phantom's next turn. I would really like some criticals. What's the best thing to do with Liana? Could zombie attack? No, that's pointless. The thing is, I can't spare a turn for scan, really. Well, yes I can, because it's Ivy's turn now. So I want to see how close I'm getting. Oh, I think I've got it. I think I just did enough. And that's the reward. 2 experience points. And 1 AP. And 2 kicks. And a normal potion. Okay then. Expresses exactly how I feel about that. And now to introduce this episode more conventionally. So, in the last episode we began infiltrating the cult's headquarters and managed to conquer 3 of the 4 wings, get back 3 of the 5 shards the cults currently have. So in total we've now got 5 of them, including the red shard that doesn't appear on our list. And number 6 will be in the last wing to the west, and number 7 probably in the final wing behind the large gate at the back of the room. And I've set the party back up with the EXP turbos that I took off for certain fights. So the only thing left to do is have another look at whether anyone's ready to learn any new skills. Now, Tara had already finished her list. I think, yeah, Vince had as well. Harley wants walls still, and that's going to come soon, so I don't mind about that. Amanda has finished her list. Alicia, I want to get toughened next, so I'm just going to have to wait for that. Ivy, I want to wait until I get the 6th equipment slot so I can decide. Well, I'm pretty sure at this point that I do want to give her use black magic. So that will open up a lot of new decisions for her. And Liana has learned all techniques and can now learn use. That unlocks mix, which will be her last thing, but I'm not in a hurry for that, so I don't really mind. No, she doesn't have AP turbo on because she is holding the party's kicks turbo. Okay, time to take a look at the last wing. Right, get that off. We've seen all the enemies in here already, so yeah, I'll just cut this battle. Nothing special seems to happen when I walk over the dark patches in the floor. I wonder if I get a different kind of random encounter there. That turned off the laser beam that was blocking this. Okay, 2 more of these. That's fine, but I will show this battle because this will be fun. Can't remember whether they had a steal. I don't think so. Oh, they do. It's probably just a blue magic. I'll still keep trying to get it. Voodoo doll, that's it. Okay, one of them's down. And the other, no problem. But we get a nice bundle of experience for that fight. And a phoenix wing. Okay, what have we here? Breaker Blast. Okay, so the lever toggles all of those things. And we've seen these enemies before, so I'll skip this one. So as I was saying, the lever seems to toggle all of the laser barriers in the room, and knowing Namida, this is probably a simple introduction to the concept before a more complicated puzzle with them later on. Well, now that's just annoying. Still, no problem. Okay, this one's a teleport receiver, so yes, it toggles all of the gates, laser gates in the room. So let's see where this goes. Obviously I would like... Oh, right, it doesn't go back to the start of the room, it goes to a new area. I have no choice but to step on this one, and that one goes back. So if I toggle that, I can get up... No, I can't get up to the chest that was up there because there's another laser barrier. There's another switch here. So all this one allows me to do is decide which way to have the barriers before stepping on this. This takes me up here, which means I can now get that chest. Okay, another HP plus 100%. I have those for every party member, so that's just more money. That takes me over here. How fun. A party of Doom Roaches who decide to pick on Liana. I'm just going to use Staff Ground and and watch them all kill themselves as soon as she has a turn. Oh, it's working very well. Oh, that's right, it only works for one turn now. Still, I'm pretty sure I can take this out. Getting a good amount of levels. Just to remind you, Harley does have EXP Turbo equipped because I realised that reining in his level so he can gain AP is not important now that he doesn't need AP. I would like that chest in the corner, but I can't get there with the help of this switch, so let's see where this goes after dealing with this encounter. Okay, that takes us back here, and this one right back to the start. So I think I know where all the teleports go now. The problem is how to make use of that knowledge so as to get the chests and also move on. So let's let's remember where this one goes. It goes up here. So how do I get that chest on the left? Actually, can't I go up and get it now? No, because that barriers need to be the other way. But if I do barriers the other way, I can only get to this, the teleporter that's to my right, which doesn't take me anywhere useful. Tricky. So this one goes to this room up here, and I think this goes back to the beginning. Yes, it does. So I'll load my save. There's a green lever up there. That's different from anything we've seen before. So to get to it, I'd need to arrive at this room with the barriers the other way, but I couldn't do that from the teleporter to the left because there's a barrier blocking that one. So I have to find another way to get here. So it looks like the secret to progress must be to not have so many random encounters. Okay, so I think what I need to do is either pull this switch and then hit that teleporter, if I didn't before, or vice versa. Well, Harley is now level 70, and I can't remember whether I should be pulling this lever or not. So I'm going to pull it, hit the teleporter, and if that was the wrong decision, I'll get back to this point using no encounters. But that was the right decision. All security barriers disabled. That means I should actually be able to go back and get that chest that I missed. Scythe. So that's an item for Alicia that kills one enemy instantly. So I'm back here, and I realised that Alicia still had light touch equipped instead of HP plus 100%, so I've put that back on. You'll never get the shard! And it's just another 2 of these. This should be really easy. Okay, it's another room identical to the Phantom one, so it's going to be another mini-boss. Okay. Ivy gets first turn, so let's auto-man it. Let's scan it. 250,000. That's quite a lot, but not too bad given that given how strong my party is at the moment. It does have a steal. Okay, and its physical is pretty weak. I thought it was weak to thunder. Got high magic defense though. Let's get haste on. And actually, let's look at its stats. Its defense and spirit defense are very high, so I should be using breaker attack. But its strength and magic are very low. Actually, breaker attack won't work, it's immune. Interesting. This could be just a fight that's going to go on for a very long time, no matter what. But I wonder... Plutonium, I think that is a blue magic item that we don't have yet, so that's nice. Okay, there's got to be more to this battle. At the moment it looks like all it is me not being able to do much damage per hit, but the boss also being very weak. And, okay, Atomic Blast. Wow, that left her with 1 HP. I don't know if it's meant to do that or it's just a coincidence that it did, because that was pretty awesome. Okay, now she's down. It's fine. In that case, let's see if I can get wall on everyone. And I'll put Harley in to, firstly to haste Ivy, and then to be another healer. Yeah, wall on Liana, wall on Ivy herself, and I'll let Harley cure Ona. Okay. Oh, I think I get it, or at least the impression I'm getting is that that's exactly what Atomic Blast will always do. It will always take my party down to one person having only 1 HP. That's pretty annoying if that is the case. Because it's going to take a while, and I'm somewhat limited in, well, I have a lot of Phoenix Wings, but they're expensive to replace. So in fact, probably what I should do is next time it happens, don't even use a Phoenix Wing, just Phoenix Tears. But then sometimes it gets a second attack on that person. This is going to be a really annoying boss fight. Okay, I'm back in, and this time I decided it was time to break out of the box 2 of my least used tools, namely Liana's Defense and Spirit Busters. So that it now has 2 levels of debuff, and that's how much damage I was able to inflict before its first Atomic Blast. So I think I'm pretty much good to go now. I've given Amanda auto haste in case she's the one left alive after Atomic Blast. And I've given Alicia Lightning Touch. And I decided that instead of using my precious Phoenix Wings, I would just use Phoenix Tears to revive it each time. And it's pretty much working. Oh, I forgot. That was dumb. Still. I can easily switch Harley back in and Curona. Well, that's a bit of a disappointment. I was hoping to get it all the way down before it's... Oh, that was... I was hoping to get it all the way down before its third... Phoenix Dust is called for in this case. Before its third Atomic Blast. Didn't happen, but I'm pretty sure I can do it from here, so... So we now have 6 of the 7 shards, even though we can only see 5. and a couple more. So plutonium. I forgot to look at what that taught her, and there was something else that we got from the drop. I thought for a moment it was another blue magic item, but I don't see anything new there. I may have to review footage to find out what that was, but it may also have been an ability. No, I'll check the footage and see what I got from that. Meanwhile, the new blue magic is Immunify. No, I really can't remember if we already have that one. It doesn't sound very likely to have been what was got from that. Yeah, I'll have to check footage for that, never mind. Okay, time to make our way out. No, nothing particular happens if I look at that statue. So that happened. I forgot to turn recording back on after that random battle, which meant I had to reload my previous save and do that mini-boss again. This time I improved by giving Liana the preemptive ability so she could get the debuffs on quickly, and giving Alicia double cut. And with that improvement I was able to take it down before its first atomic blast, so I wish I'd caught that on camera. Anyway, I'm showing this random battle I've run into because it looks like there's a new type of roach here. So we've seen Doom Roaches before, this one is a Flare Roach. And that's what Flare Roaches do, they cast Flare. Both types have exactly 10,000 HP, which would be all very well, but now Alicia's got Darkness. Well, I can try. Oh yeah, managed to hit it nonetheless, but only once. And are they... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, of course, Flare is non-elemental, so they're neutral to all elements. Okay, no problem. Just a couple of tiles away from the end. So, as expected, the gate into the last area has opened, but before going there, I'm coming back to the save point. And because I had to redo the mini-boss, this time I took the time to notice what it dropped. So, the item we got was this atom bomb. So major damage to all enemies, and the blue magic learned from it was, of course, or it should have been, Atomic Blast, but I don't seem to have it. Is that a bug, or have I not given it to her yet? Oh, there we are. Teaches Atomic Blast. Extreme damage to all enemies. And with the magic power Ivy has at the moment, she would be able to get up to that 48 BP with just 2 charges, so that's a pretty neat thing for her to have. Although Tornado does nearly 9999 damage most of the time these days, so kind of not much point in getting it this late in the game unless I give her the ultra damage, but it's doing so much more good in Alicia's hands. I don't know whether there will be more of those later in the game. I'm kind of feeling probably not, but I could be wrong. Anyway, next time we're going to go through that door at the back and see what awaits us. See you there.